somewhere because of that. Yeah. Have you heard about this thing, Joey? Oh, go take a leak. The Supreme Court decided to change the Fourth Amendment over marijuana smell. The Supreme Court, this is a crazy story. In Kentucky versus King, the U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that cops who smell marijuana coming from your home can break down your door and arrest you as long as they knock first and claim to have heard evidence or heard you destroying evidence. That's all they have to do.
Wow. And isn't it only in what state?
Well, this is Supreme Court.
Oh,
this
Supreme Court.
sets a precedent. I mean, all the marijuana laws are federal. There's state laws, but they're not supposed to be real. Right. Like in the marijuana, like in medical marijuana in California. California says we allow medical marijuana. It's passed in 1994, and everyone says it's legal and hunky-dory. The federal government can still come in and say, no, federally, marijuana is a Schedule 1 drug, and you're all under arrest. All you people that are helping out cancer patients and AIDS patients, you're in jail. And they did that for a long-ass time. Not only did they do that, but when they got arrested, this is where it's really fucked up, they didn't allow them to use the expression medical marijuana. You can't use it because federally that term doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. So they say, were you selling weed? You go, well, yeah, but I was selling medical marijuana. So you have to say, yes, I was selling weed. You can't say, no, they're not going to ask you if it's cancer patients. They're not going to ask you if it's AIDS patients. They don't give a fuck. What they're going to say is they're going to allow you to only say what they want you to say that will incriminate you. They're not going to allow you to even use the expression medical marijuana. So that federally shows how they operate, but now this the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution is that the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. So they have to have a notice. They have to go to a judge. They have to listen, judge, this guy has been selling marijuana. This guy has guns. This guy's a bad guy, and this is what we know about him. This is the people that have snitched on him. This is the photographs we have of his fucking grow up. You know, we need a warrant. Okay, you got a warrant. And the judge reviews it to make sure that the cops aren't, Joey, what are you doing?
I can't figure this fucking thing.
Just keep going with it. The other way. The other way.
There you go.
There you go. Lift it up.
It's like a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, my God. How can you not figure this out? You're driving me crazy. So pull that down. There you go, big guy.
So now you don't have to go through all that, that whole process.
Now they don't have to go through that. All the cop has to do is knock on your door and say, I think that you're smoking weed in there. Let me in. And then if they hear you destroying evidence,
which is, it could be a toilet flush.
It could be you going, holy shit, the cops are here. All right, destroying evidence. Whatever noise that they're going to decipher might be you, but it's up to them to decide. And then they kick down your door.
Now, where is this?
This is like the United States of America.
But when they kick in their door,
yeah, this is Kentucky versus King. This is a U.S. Supreme Court. This is a federal case. So
when they kick in your door, though, and they see that you have marijuana and you get like that $80 ticket, I mean, are they allowed to bust you for anything else they see? Because you know how, like, with
that $80 ticket is only a state thing. It's not a federal thing.
Right. But I'm saying, like, is if they bust down your door, can they only arrest you for weed? Or how they can
arrest you for anything you got in your fucking house once they're in.
So let's start from the top.
If they get let's say if they get a warrant and they search your house, like if they get a warrant because they think you're selling cocaine,
right?
And they go to your house and there's 5 dead bodies, they're going to arrest you for murder.
Yeah,
you know, this is a scary thing because allows cops to just say they smelled pot. But we're only talking about pot. The idea that you are going to break down someone's fucking house because not even you smell them growing it, you smell the smoke. You smell them using it. So you smell them doing something that they want to do, and you have a law where you can break down the door if you think that they're destroying that pot that they wanted to smoke. If you think they're flushing it. That is...
Now, these are the feds that are coming to your house.
Exactly. That's what this is all about.
Dog, the feds ain't coming to my house, your house, or Red Band.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was just going to get to. It's like...
This is just stupid. This is just to add to people. Guys, it's like a RICO. A RICO fucking fucks everybody up in the ass. I don't talk to Joe Rogan. I just see him once a fucking month. But if you go to Joe Rogan, you give him cash and he brings it to me, I'm involved in whatever Joe Rogan's